All right, I think I have everything set up. We are here at Heritage Park in Belton, Texas, to walk around the black layout and see what I'm able to capture. Hole one. Rescheduled workday. Stone circle. Rock, Texas. And volleyball. All right, hole number 2. I think you can see the flag out there, but it's behind the hill, so you don't actually see the basket from the tee pad. Let's see what we can see here with the zoom. Yeah, flag way out there. Cool. This is the green layout or shorter tee pad for number 2. Yeah, so you get over this hill, and it's drilled into a giant tree stump, which is pretty cool. That's hole 2. This tee pad is for the blue or beginner layout, so you can ignore it. Here we go. Here's a long tee box for 3. Goes down the hill to the left and pretty far to the long basket for the black layout. You can't see the basket from here. We can zoom a little bit though. In there somewhere. Let's go find it. It might be underwater. There is this rubberized walkway down the hill that you are supposed to take for safety and to stop erosion on the other hill. Well, good. It looks like the river's pulled back a little bit. The water was definitely up here recently, though. Yeah, a little slippery. This is the shorter basket for the green layout. You can see like 60, 70 feet, 80, I don't know. Past it. It's a long basket. That's what black plays to. Up these little stairs. All right, this is a pretty iconic hole next. It might be the same one that the pros played back when the Pro Tour stopped here. All right, yeah. Hole number 4. All the way out to the turtleback. Focus. Unfocus. You might see some little flags on the left waving. Typically, going beyond that's OB. Because there's a steep cliff that you don't really want to be on. All right, into that spooky basket on top of the turtle mound. And a roadrunner. Hey, roadrunner. Where you going, buddy? You going hole 5? You want a piece of wood? You gonna hop up further? All right, I'll leave you alone because we're at hole 5. Just throwing dangerously close to the river, straight ahead. Focus. There it is. In the shadows. Focused. There is a shorter tee for the green layout, but you don't have to worry about that because you probably just threw a big hyzer all the way to the basket. All right, 5's basket. This is also pretty similar to an original hole back in the Disc Golf Pro Tour days. It's pretty. It's got these giant pecans. And not sure if you can actually see it directly off the tee pad, but it's pretty straight and to the right. Oh, you can see it peeking through at the very highest setting. Okay. And there is a short tee pad for green layout. It looks like the sign has fallen over. It seems like it was flooding up here. right, on the side of a hill, just to make things interesting, number 6's basket, I think. Okay, up that hill. This is kind of a new hole. Hole 7 goes directly into that triple Mando, and then has to come out of triple Mando, and the basket, you can actually see it walking up to the T-pad. I'll zoom in over here for you. Oh, that wasn't so good. There it is. Yeah, pretty far. Pretty far, and you have to go through this llama or alpaca paddock. So let's see what happens. Drop zone if you missed the triple Mendo. There used to be a basket where that traffic cone now is. But we don't play to that anymore. We go down this hallway, little, I don't know, what are these? Hackberries? Probably hackberries. Oh, used to be a T-pad there. Not needed anymore. All right, down through this tunnel. All right. Drop zone for the second triple Mando. And then you finally pop out at the basket that I showed you from the T-pad way back where. You put it in for eagle. Yeah, great. All right, here is hole 9. That might be wrong. Maybe it's hole 8. Not sure anymore. But we'll keep hitting the T-pads. Okay, this one's hard to see. There's a red gate down there that you have to bomb in left of. Lift into? Yeah, lift into. I don't even know if I can show you much from here. Maybe over here. Yeah, you can see the sunbeams bursting through where you need to throw it. Or can you? Maybe not. Anyway, we'll walk it. windy. Oh, hey, it's the Roadrunner again. Hey, buddy. Catching lizards? But yeah, you have to come in through this gate, through this slightly thinned out number of trees, into this pretty well protected little area to get your birdie. I might stop here for just a moment, because you can see where you're going from here, but you cannot see it from back there. All right. That's the target. Keep that in mind. But your first throw is really just a long distance placement shot. Okay. Maybe put this down over here. Give you a sense of the fairway, and all the rough stuff is out of bounds usually. Don't really even know what to zoom in on. I guess the tree that you're going towards eventually might be the right target. Way over there. Okay. Oh, well, we still got like 100 feet. Almost there. Sometimes I worry, but it's there. Next one is very long. Ends on top of a turtleback that could be a small mountain. It's got Mando too. Two Mandos actually. Let's see if I can zoom in and get those pointed out. This is what it looks like sitting on the bench behind the T-pad. There's a hill far out to the right. First, you gotta make sure you stay to the left of this tree. It's Mando sign. Once you pass that, you can kind of see that light pole a little bit further out. It's got Mando sign to the right. But ultimately, due to that very dark hill out in the distance with a basket on top. Let's walk it. You can see a basket beyond the Mando tree. That's for the blue course, so don't play to it. It's out of bounds anyway. You can see maybe the rougher part, and that's all OB. So you gotta really stay inside of this curving fairway and head for this hill. Might be able to see that some of the blue course is flooded. You might still be able to play it, but there's a nasty pond in the middle now. Here's that second Mando in the far distance, telling you to keep right of this telephone pole. There's a really cool windmill. They at least have a nice little ramp up here for when you're just walking. Yeah, all different ways to roll off. Pretty small landing zone up here. Time for a little water break. Looks like the Sony camcorder might run out of battery in a little bit here. But we should be able to keep going with the iPhone on the live stream. We'll just lose our full HD capability. Pretty cool hole. You can see the basket from the T-pad for once. It will take all of the zoom. And the OB can be stricter, or it can be pretty open. I missed it. I might have missed it. Well, I know it's over there somewhere. Maybe further than I thought. Yeah, I think it was behind what I zoomed in on. Unfortunate. Let's go walk it. Will say I have not been attacked by mosquitoes yet, but I'm a little nervous about the woods up there. So hopefully I didn't speak too soon. All right. Finally coming up on the basket. There it is. Woo. Yeah, the camera is definitely flashing a no battery sign at me. But it's still recording, so let's keep going. You can see the basket off the T-pad. Nice. From the corner here, actually doable, I think. There it is. Wow. Great forehand shot hole. Turnovers tend to hit the trees. That's all I can throw, so that's what I try. All right, made it to the basket. Across the road to the other side of the park. It is looking damp. Water hazards very much in play over here. I'm not sure. I don't see a tee pad back that way, but sometimes we start from further back. But maybe we're just playing the normal tee pad for a change. You can see the long basket from here. There is a short basket, top of the hill, which we can start by pointing out. That's the water. That is on top of the hill. And as far as I can zoom out or zoom in, and behind it. Okay, there's a further and a shorter basket in view now. We're going to the far one. Let's get to walk. Sometimes this is all dry, and it's a lot easier to make it to the baskets without error. When we play on Tuesday, it'll probably still be pretty high. All right. I'm actually going to stop here and just zoom in on where you're going, because it might be hard to actually get around the water up there. So keep pushing And there it is, slightly underwater. All right, there seems to be a land bridge over here, so let's go this way. Only went so far though. I think we can still get through the field to the next tee pad. If this is indeed the next tee pad, there's 2 new holes out here that I am not certain about. See an orange cone out there, so maybe this next one isn't actually the next one. But my handy cam is still going, so let me try to zoom in and see what we are working with down there. Look into the darkness. Yeah. Pretty sure that is not a basket anymore. There is something on this sign. We're changing holes 15 and 16 soon. The current 15th hole is being lengthened. The yardage is 381 feet for both the green and black layouts, par 3 for both. The current 16th hole is being removed. We have added 2 additional holes up in the woods. Proceed to walkway and turn right. Signs will direct you to the next tee pad. We will keep the current layout until April 1st, City of Belton. And somebody left a rock. Okay. Maybe this next one's a hole, I'm not sure. Sounds like they might have moved a bunch of stuff up in the woods, which we will find. Maybe I was supposed to walk up to that cone and go in the woods that way. I think this will work too. Yeah. Used to be a hole right here. I don't think it is anymore. Could have sworn. Must have moved a long time ago, though. I don't see any tee pad footprint. 17th tee pad. Somewhere down here. Wow. There actually was a basket up here. It was just really, really far in the woods. All right. Take a little break. Get some water. Breathe a little. Okay, so should have played that hole. Did not. Go hole this way though, maybe. Oh boy, this little upper lake is full. If there's mosquitoes anywhere, it's gonna be here. Well, that's gonna be it. I really don't have much to show because it hits a blind curve pretty quick, but we can walk it. Caution. All right, they're just saying watch out for discs. Deer and some very wet terrain. I'm not really sure where the basket is though. I'm just gonna go down this pathway. Call it good. Across this little river. No mosquitoes yet. Maybe they got flushed away. Here is a basket. All right, basket. And maybe the next tee pad is this way. All right, and then hook left, there is a tee pad. You can see the basket. This one's actually a little short. Put the camera back here, and then I'll go zoom in on the basket. There it is. All right. I feel like that might be the new holes. And then we play old 17 and old 18. That's it. Got some sort of balloon thing. I want to say maybe it was welcome. Willow. I think some letters might also have been popped. So if you can crack that code, let me know. All right. I don't know what basket that is. New 16, I guess. And then 17 is familiar. You can even get a straight shot at the basket from here. First mosquito, but man, it is better than before. Our trick's just getting down there. Sorry. There we go. All right. I think I've found the mosquitoes. Unfortunate. But they're only right here, maybe. Let's get back down into the wind. Somehow the Sony Handycam has stayed on, even though it is pretty sure it is out of juice. iPhone's also eating up some battery, but we're okay. Seem to have left the mosquitoes up on that hill, which is great. Yep. Second to last. I moved the T-pad a little bit on this. Faces more towards where 18 basket is. Might make the green layout's final tee shot interesting too, because they're going to that short one over on the right, but the black layout's going over here to the left. I don't know if you can see the basket. Oh, you can. They moved it. See? Right there. Maybe it's the same for both people. I don't know. Look at the sign. Oh, we're still looking at the green basket. Sorry. I guess that one over there on the right probably belongs to the blue course. All right, let's go find this last basket, and then this battery have outlasted itself, which is great. Here's a Mando. So I guess everybody needs to keep left of it. This is a new shorter basket. Where's the long one? Oh, they really stuck it back there. Yeah, it's going to be challenging to get to on the black layout. All right. It's everything. Can go take a rest and hope all this footage worked out.